I'll let you expand on that. Why you decided to get into county politics?
Well, I've been talking with a friend of mine for quite a few years about being involved, and many years ago I helped a really good friend help their wife get elected to a mayor's position in North Las Vegas. And so I followed her career, and that got me really interested in local politics. And then this spring, Steve Brown told me that he might be leaving and wanted to know if I was really serious about potentially getting involved. And my wife and I thought about it and thought this was the opportunity we've been looking for to really get involved and make our mark, because I've been a Bannock County resident probably the majority of my life, and I love Bannock County, and so I'm passionate, and I want to try to do my part to help Bannock County reach its potential.
Cool. So let's talk about some of the issues that you would like to address if you're reelected or elected.
Thank you. Let's go with real. Yeah. Dang it.
Like right in the middle.
Right. If I get put back in, There we go.
There we go.
The first issue that I really want to look at is economic development. I've had some experience with that, and I feel like we have a lot of untapped potential in this area. I don't feel that the economic development that's taken place has really taken advantage of the relationship that it could have with ISU. I don't think it's taken advantage of the relationship it could have with the existing business structure. I think South County is an untapped resource for a lot of economic growth down there. In fact, Commissioner Moser and Tuvey and I met with the South County mayors a couple of weeks ago, and they're very interested in it, and just they need help. They're part-time mayors, and so with the contacts that I have and the experience that I have, economic development is one of the things that I'm really looking forward to. And I grew up in Marsh Valley, and I love South County, and I know people down there are somewhat scared of growth, and I get that and I understand that. And a lot of people say, well, we want to control growth. Well, you can't control it, but I want to try and manage it and try to bring in the right type of businesses and the right type of industries that represent who we are and help grow the lifestyle that we have here, because we have a wonderful lifestyle. The second issue that I really am focusing on is government efficiency. One of the first things I did is when I got appointed, I walked into the auditor's office and said, how do we evaluate projects? Which projects we're going to do in the county? And she gave me a very honest answer and said, if we have the money, we do it. And with my financial background, I went, that doesn't fly. So we put together a financial analysis team where we're starting to evaluate the projects that we're going to do to see, is this a good way to invest the taxpayers' money? And so far, we've uncovered some things that we've been able to save some money and choose some different projects, and I'm really excited where that's going. So that would be the second area. The last area is transparency. I hear all the time. In fact, I ran a Facebook poll the other day just seeing what people's top issues were, and transparency was number 3 on the list. And so for transparency, I'm trying to use my social media skills and background in online marketing I've got my blog, I've got my Facebook page, I've got the Bannock County Commissioner's page, and I'm really trying to push information out so that people understand why and how we do things, and so that they can have more input and make more informed decisions. The other thing I'm looking at is I'm looking at getting an intern from ISU to be our public information officer, to just see if that's a position that we could really use and help to tell our story, because Bannock County is filled with wonderful things, but we don't do a very good job of telling our story. And so those are the 3 things I'm really looking to make a difference in.
Okay, yeah, and you've kind of touched on community growth and how you're going to manage it. Do you want to go any more specific than what we've talked about?
I sit on the board right now of Bannock Development Corporation, and we're getting ready to hire a new director, and I want to make sure that the county has a more active role in Bannock development and trying to partner, like I said, and bring ISU to the table, bring the county together with the cities, all the players, to form a really cohesive team to really promote the area and do a good job with economic development. So that's kind of where I'm at. I really want to get the county involved and do what we can do to help.
Okay, awesome. I think that answers all my questions.